Oh, hello everyone. Welcome back to Brazil for episode 13, I think. I think we're on episode 13, and as you can probably tell, this lorry is a tad bit misladen. Down in the bottom right, you'll see we've got 24,000 litres of melons, and they are a bit overloaded. I perhaps should not have put that many on, because they are having an absolute mare on there. And this could go horribly wrong any minute now. But I'm hoping... Oh, cracky, look at that. Yeah, this many pallets is probably not a good thing. That is, what, 12 pallets? Yeah, it's 12 pallets of each melon. I should perhaps have limited it to 8 pallets of each melon. That might have been the more sensible option. Luckily we don't have to go too far though. We just have to try and get this wonky lorry up here and get ourselves to the sell point, what is just around the corner here, without tipping over. And then we should... I'm just going to double check that it is this sell point. Roadside melons. I think it is this one. Just double check for sure. Fresh fruit and veg, I'm sorry. Let's just check anyway. Fresh fruit and veg, 11.31 and 11.19. Now it says the price is going down because in May it will, but we're pretty much at the top price in April. So I figured let's just sell all these while we can, and hopefully make a nice little bit of money, and hopefully have a lorry left at the end of it. Oh, there we go. Oh nice, $27,000. That is absolutely perfect. I'm just going to whiz across the road here because we have a few pallets of black beans to bring home with us. Yes, just here at the shop. I was going to bring the little Toyota up, but as it turns out, we had to come up because of all the melons anyway, so we'll just point these on, no problem, and we'll shove them in the shed with the soybeans. And we'll be selling those. There's just under 6,000 litres that we've got there. Strap them down, lovely. We'll be selling those in later in the month, I think. Where is it? Not later in the month, later in the year, possibly early next year. Oh, in fact, yes, it's going to be next year, so January those will hit top price, which is fine, that's not a problem. That will go nicely with our soybeans, which are... When are the soybeans due up? Soybeans, there we are. Same month, January. Okay, January is bean sale month. Lovely. Okay, and where are we sitting with everything else? Yeah. Following on from previous episode, we have finished these two harvest contracts, field 56 and 53, so we'll cash those in. Those are both the two black bean things that we had. There was a third one which I may have already finished. I don't know if I finished that on camera last time or not, I forget. But yes, we're still working on the ploughing contract. It's been going on for quite a while, but it's nearly done. And I'm also going to pick up this ploughing contract here for Adrian Hooper down on field 40. And the reason for that is she is the owner of one of the sugarcane fields that we've had our eyes on. Now, in terms of contracts, there's not too much else we are immediately thinking of, but we might pick up a couple of those. I think these two are... Oh, another black bean one for storage too. That's field 6. Let's just check where field 6 is. I think it's all the way over there, isn't it? Field 6, yes, that one there. Yeah, I mean, we could go over there and do that, but you know, I think we're good for now. We've got, we won't get another 2,000 litres of black bean, I don't think. Yeah, so we are going to just run down here, drop these off at the house, and we'll come back in March, not March, May comes after April, doesn't it? Yes. We'll come back in May once that big ploughing contract is finished, and probably once we've done the other ploughing contract as well. Mainly because it's getting dark and you don't want to see too much ploughing. What did I do here? I did get some more manure for those greenhouses as well, and we'll have to do a water run at some point. In fact, yeah, that actually reminds me. I'll pull into the garage here and stop my shed rather, and stop for just a moment. And we'll have a quick look in the shop, because there's an assortment of new things, nothing particularly that we can use. That's a bit big, nice though it would be. That's a bit small, not that we need one. But yes, I was tempted by this tanker. Now it's 12,000 litres, which I think is roughly the same as the water tanker we've got. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's slightly less. And I think it takes exactly the same things. However, this is self-propelled, so that could actually be worth getting, because we wouldn't have to constantly worry about dunking tractors into proverbial lakes and rivers. It's got quite a decent amount of horsepower on it. It's 300, I think. Yeah, 300 horsepower. Yeah, that's the standard colours it comes in. We could change them for a small fee, depending on the colour we go for. I think the green and the yellow at the top here are free optionals, but I don't know that they'd really look that good. I mean, it's not terrible. I think that's, yeah. If we were going to put it as like a blue thing for the water tanker, that will cost us $1,000. Even if we went, not that one, that one. Yeah, that's going to be an extra $2,000 on top for paint, because as we all know, paint is expensive. But hey ho. So I'll have a ponder on that. Yeah, that's actually not terrible. But yes, what was I? Oh yeah, so we'll have a ponder on that. We might grab that, but it's a possibility since we've got a little bit of extra money now. Come on, off you come. There we go. I don't want to fly with the beans, thank you. Yeah, we got. I think it was. Come here. There we go. Yeah, it was just under 6,000 litres of beans. Yeah, there we go. So that one's got 1951 in it. So I have to go around the other side. I can't reach it from there. Yeah, so that should hopefully sell next year for a tidy profit. We got 6,000 litres, so there'll be $3,000 a pop. So we'll be looking at a solid $9,000 along with all this soybean when we sell that as well. So yeah, I think that's going to be worth hanging on to. But for now, I'm going to get that other ploughing contract finished, find out where we are with that, get the equipment back here, and see you again in May. Alrighty, we are back. And it is now first half of May. We are in May, and things may be going according to plan. Yes, as you can see, I'm just finishing off this ploughing contract that we picked up previously. The large ploughing contract has indeed been completed. I haven't actually cashed it in yet, but we are on the verge of finishing this one, so I figure we can cash those both in at the same time. And see all the delicious money come rolling in. If I can at least get lined up properly. There we go. Lovely. And I have been developing a small amount of a plan over the course of the sort of off-camera period. I think I know what we are going to do next. And one of the things we are going to do is purchase that water truck, because, or the liquid transport truck that's on sale, because I think that will actually come in handy. We'll probably keep the other trailer that we've got at the minute as well, just for now. It never hurts to have that around, and plus we could always get twice as much water. We can use the truck with the trailer as needed. But yeah, so besides that, we are going to embark on phase 1, phase 2, I guess. Since we've got a bit of money going, we are going to finally embark on the sugarcane part of the plan. Or at least the beginning of the sugarcane part of the plan. Ah, there we go. Fantastic. Okay, we'll get to the end of this row and complete or turn the contracts in, and Adrienne will finish that last little bit for herself. That is perfectly fine. So we do need to give this jobby a bit of a wash, and we will have to get some petrol at some point, or diesel rather, because our diesel down in the yard is pretty much the tank, the standing tank is empty, although the transportation device does have 1,000 odd litres in it. It's probably not going to hurt to buy some more at some point and get that one restocked. In fact, we could do that when we buy the other trailer, or the truck rather. So we'll just pop that here and give it a quick wash down, because it is a very dirty boy. It's been playing in the mud for quite some time and could really do with a bit of a clean. Considering we bought this plough new, it is looking decidedly less new now. Yes. But still, it's not been a bad little plough. I do have my eyes on some bigger ones as we get bigger and better equipment. And that is going to sort of lead us into where we're heading shortly as well. So, okay, that looks to be suitably clean, I think, now. Yeah. Lovely. Okay. Plonk that back there. Fantastic. Okay, so yes, we are going to purchase this. And I think we could probably leave the colours the same. I know that beige kind of looks a bit better, but it costs an extra £1,000. Let's just leave it at that. Leave it as the default. And let's purchase it for $25,000. Oh, contracts, yes. Silly me. That was the main thing we were going to do. So we've got field 40 there. That's the one we've just finished, so we'll collect that. And then there's the 32 grand for doing field 47. That was a massive job. The worker that we'd hired for that got paid a pretty penny. They made out with some good money from that as well. So that is all good. Now we do have 2 cultivating contracts there. I think I'll pick those up. Did I? Oh, no, it's gone. Oh no, I did get it. My brain, or my eyes, one of the two. We'll get both of those, since they are close to each other. Those are the 2 fields we'd done before. But yes, so what we're going to do, let's have a quick look at the map while we are here, because we are looking at purchasing some sugarcane. Now, quite why this sugarcane is ready to harvest at the moment, I do not know, because, where is it? According to the calendar, watch it actually be, oh, it is harvest season now. Okay, well, never mind then. Dear. Yes, so apparently April and May are the season to harvest sugarcane, which is nice. Okay, so that's lovely. In that case, quite why these 3 fields aren't in a state of growth, I do not know. But I would assume that's probably because the equatorial shift happened. That's what's done that. But yeah, those are all sugarcane there. So we were potentially looking at getting... This was the one that... I think, was it that one? Or maybe it wasn't that one. Sheila McFarland. Well, that's weird. Oh, I was looking at the wrong field, wasn't I? I was looking at this field previously, plot 7, which I think is field... That's field 7, and that's not a sugarcane one. Well, that's annoying. Sheila McFarland. Are there any contracts going for Sheila at the minute? Probably not. No contracts for Sheila. Okay. Back to the map. But that one is 168,000. That might put us a little bit too short for what I have planned, but we can get this one for 104,000. So I think what we are going to do is purchase that, because it is quite a tasty field. And there's this one up here as well, which is 88 grand, which isn't as big, and it does have some forestry on it as well. But yeah, we'll get this one first because we need to buy it. Okay, so we now own an actual field, and we probably should... can we buy the data for this? How much is that going to cost? What was that one? That's going to cost us a total of 3 and a bit grand. Well, you know what? I think we're going to do that. 19 samples, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that for now. So we now know where we are in terms of how terrible the field is, and yeah, it's not the best pH. No doubt it's not the best nitrogen either, but that's okay. We will fix that next time. So what we are going to do now is head off to the shop, and I'm going to order a selection of things off camera. The money is going to disappear somewhat, and we are going to find some stuff. So yes, I shall see you up at the shops in just a minute. Alright, here we are down at the store now. And I'm going to snip across the road quick. And as you can see, our money has dropped quite significantly. We are now at a measly $77,000. But what we do have is this fantastic looking sugarcane harvester. And we've also gone and purchased a new tractor to run with it. Oh yes. This is a lovely little Massey Ferguson 4710 with sugarcane wheels and bumpers and all sorts of fun stuff on it. So we are going to hop into this. Oh, lovely. Nice looking tractor this. And since it's going to be out in the sugarcane fields, it's got the darkened tinted glass on it as well. Now, I was previously not going to buy this, but I did a little bit of testing elsewhere, and it turns out the Valtra that we've got, while it does have the sugarcane narrow tyres like this, it doesn't actually work well with the sugarcane harvester, which is really quite awkward, because it connects to it, but it digs into the ground, basically, the harvester does, and the PTO doesn't attach either, which is very peculiar. So yeah, we could have run it potentially with the New Holland, but again the problem with that is it doesn't have narrow tyres, so there is potential for it to actually crush some of the crop. Now hopefully this one will be okay with all of that, but we will see. Here's our trailer, got to hook it up to that trailer as well. Now this is only 130 horsepower, this tractor, so what we might do is have the New Holland running alongside with the trailer. Oops, I made a complete mess of that. Yeah, we might might have the New Holland just get a worker and either have the worker running the tractor and we pull the trailer behind us. We'll have to see how it goes. At the moment it can run it and pull it out there and everything, and it will run the harvester. That's not a problem. The thing is, it is obviously once it starts getting full, it's going to have issues pulling it probably. And we really need to change the paint on those wheels too. But yes, this is our new setup. This is our new fantastic bits of equipment, and we are going to have ourselves some fun with sugarcane. Oh yes. Now I'm hoping, depending on how much we get, because we don't know exactly how well this field is going to yield yet. Have I gone the wrong way? I think I have. Let's take a quick shortcut down here. Yeah, depending on how well this field yields, we may have to hang on to some for, purposes, for replanting once we can get a planter. And I'm also not sure if it actually regrows out of what's previously been harvested. I never did figure that out. So it might, in which case we might not actually need to get a planter, which potentially could be interesting. However, we will need to take care of the field at the very least. And it's a good thing we have that fancy new spreader that does lime and fertiliser and everything, so we should be good to go with that. But yes, here we are coming up on the sugarcane plant, and our fancy field will be just around the corner. Now the only thing that worries me is this trailer is slightly wider than potentially the header, so we might end up squashing a little bit of the crop. We shall have to see. Yeah, that's the partially grown stuff, and then you've got some little random overspread bits there. Just odds and ends of sugarcane, and then there's this massive honking field in front of us. That was the one I was hoping to buy, but it's a bit too expensive. And I figure if we get the smaller one first, then we could potentially make enough money off of selling it to actually buy the bigger one. So let's go. I have to, let's see, fold it out. And probably, there we go, pop the pipe out. Turn it on. Lower it down. And let's see what happens. What have I not done? Have I not lowered it down? No, I didn't lower it down. There we go. Okay, it helps if I lower it down. Okay. Like I say, I'm mildly concerned about the trailer potentially running over some crop, but we shall see how that goes. Well, we might be okay. Yes. I mean, crikey, we've already got 2,000 litres. As we all know with sugarcane, it is a high-yield, low-value crop in a sense. I think we are chonking a bit of it off as we go. Can't be helped, though. Can't be helped. We shall make do with what we do. Yeah, so we might need to get a smaller harvester, a smaller trailer possibly to help us in the immediate, in the beginnings, because we're on a hill, that's why. Yeah, see, this is why we might need to bring the New Holland, because it's starting to fill up fairly quickly, and obviously we're having a tiny bit of a pulling issue now. But we are still harvesting sugarcane. And yeah, this thing is not very wide, but it is, like I say, going relatively quickly, which is fantastic. Now, as you can imagine, this field is going to take some time to actually harvest completely. Considering we are not even halfway, are we halfway around the headland? Yeah, we're probably about halfway around the headland. We've already got 7,000 litres and we are barely even grazing the edge of the field. Oh, this is going to be hilariously good fun. This is the kind of time we need to start having a massive montage. But what I need to do first is figure out exactly how it's going to do, because obviously, yeah, we are just knocking a little bit off on the corners. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of back and forth going around and around with this. I am so close to the edge there. I wonder, in fact, if we can... where's my button? Can we... Oh no, that's tipping the thing. We don't want to do that. I wasn't sure if we could... I mean, potentially... What happens if I fold that back in? Yeah, okay, we can't fold it back in while it's doing... I was hoping we could maybe reorient the harvester so I could just drive straight through the crop. Which, I mean, technically I can do, and if it's going in a straight line, then we might not actually be rolling over anything with the trailer. Looking at how that's going, so yeah, that is a potential option. Oh dear, there we go, we've got, don't have access to the land there, okay. Not a problem, not a problem. Okay, we'll keep going around a little bit here. Start cutting in ever so slightly. Yeah, I mean, we're already at 15,000 litres. Oh, this is going to be hilariously good fun, this. From the inside, it looks delightful. Let's get rid of that help thing. Oh yeah, that is chopping away. Having itself a grand old time. Yeah, you can see a few little bits here and there where we did catch it with the trailer wheels, which is one of those things that just happens. So yeah, I think probably what we'll do is we'll try and find a spot where I can easily sort of go up and down or back and forth in a straightish line. Come on. You can do it, little tractor. We have a lower gear range. There we go. How's about that then? Yeah, it's starting to get a bit heavier now. But nonetheless, some of those word combinations, it is working. So yeah, what we might have to do is go back and forth across, or maybe up and down at that end for a little bit. Now the real question is, how much is this going to sell for? Like I say, I know we are cutting off a little bit with the trailer, even though it's one of those pull behind, not a dolly system one, but the other thing. What's it called? Oh, I can't think of the name. Swivel axle, that's what it is, a swivel axle trailer, even though it is a swivel axle trailer. So it's going to follow us, follow our path to a degree. There is going to be some slight overlap. Especially when we're turning like that. Yeah, I think that's probably, this might be a good, a nice flat bit we can go back and forth in. The only major issue will be getting stuck down the middle of a line if we get full, but we could probably manage that if we're careful. So where are we now? We are getting close. Yeah, we should be. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. We're getting up to the end of a line here, and we are almost full already. So what I might have to do even is, well, yeah, the lorry isn't even going to be that good, is it? Okay, we've got to the end there, so we are going to. Let's see. Well, yeah, we're just about full there. Let's check the sell prices quick on this stuff. Sugar cane, cane, sugar cane. Where are you, delicious sugar cane? March. Okay, so it's down slightly this month. The sugar cane processing is still 327 though, which is a lot better than everywhere else. And that should be what we are right next to. Sugarcane processing. Okay, well there we go. So let's fold that inwards. And let's get around there with this. And sell what we've got. Because if that's 300, we've got 27,000. It's going to be 27 lots of 300, which is 600, 6,000. Oh, cracky. Okay, trying to come in here with that was not a good idea. I did not notice that, and things may have gone a bit wrong. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there's going to be a short in there somewhere. Yeah, that's not supposed to do that. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm going to have to figure out how in the world I'm going to get this out. So I'm going to cut the video here and come back momentarily when it's all fixed. And we're back. After a little bit of gentle persuasion from the old New Holland there, we managed to break free from the predicament that had got us stuck in, properly wedged. Okay, so now we've got to find a sell point for this stuff, hopefully without clunking anything else with this massive header. Now I think it's around here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's down here. So let's switch to the trailer. Yeah, this is probably it. Now, I'm not getting an unload front option here, but that might be because, oh, of course it's going to tip it that way, isn't it? Okay, fair enough. So I have to turn around. Can you tell I've done this before? Honest. Now what I am going to do is save the game quick, just in case something peculiar happens. Because I know my luck. Okay, let's try that again. Is it going to accept it here? It is, and the money's going up. Oh, crikey, no, don't tip it that far, you plum. 8,899 of the harvest incomes. Well then, that's not bad. For barely any... Okay, don't go under the pipe. For barely any sort of headway into that field, we've already got that much. That's pretty epic. Okay, can I get out of here without getting in a massive pickle like I just did? Yes, I can if I stick to that. Okay, lovely. So, yeah. So that totally happened. Oh, I did not see that coming at all. I should have, but I didn't. I was not prepared. Okay, so what we are going to do now is unfold this again. Make sure we're on the correct tool. This one. Turn it on. Drop it down. I don't have access to this land, yes I know. And we are going to go straight forward down here. Now the tractor has what's-it tyres on it, so we will be fine there. He says hopefully. And the trailer and the harvester should just drive over the area that's being harvested. He says hopefully. And this is why we've got the bars on the front of this tractor. Yeah, wow, okay. I've no idea if this is how we're supposed to be doing it, or if this is how it's supposed to be done even, or quite what to think. But this is the way we're doing it. And coming down here, we are getting this stuff done. Lovely. I should have just lifted it up really, shouldn't I? Rather than turning it off. Please don't be one of those trees. Okay. Good. Yeah, see, I think a little bit of it did get mashed up there. But let's have a look. We'll go back up this way. See how it does. Because it's kind of hard to see if it's... Yeah, I think it is still chewing over it a little bit. But nonetheless, we are still getting quite a lot. And I think what we are going to do now, since that the other tractor is over here, I think what we should do is get it set, get a worker over to potentially follow us. That way we can poodle up and down driving the old harvester and have all the harvesting fun. Yes. Lovely. Hard to believe that's 8,000 litres already. Okay, let's turn that off and raise that up. And if I disengage the trailer, spin around, I should drive through this field just briefly, because, you know, I can do that. And we'll get a worker to come down, and we'll get set up with a following me worker arrangement thing, so I shall be right back. Alrighty, we have a little something going here. I may need to tweak it just a bit, but for now I figure we'd do some headlands a little bit, just around, and see how it goes. I still feel like the wheels on this, the harvester itself is destroying some of the sugarcane. I could be wrong there, I don't know for sure. It kind of feels like it is. But, hey-ho, such is life. Either way, we are still getting quite a tasty crop out of it. What I may do after we've got the trailer filled this time is switch vehicles and have a worker going up and down with this, and I just drive alongside them with the trailer, harvesting, collecting with the trailer. That way I can just run over and sell it quick. Now we are going to have to make sure we save some in case we have to replant, because I have a feeling we probably will, but it's one of those things, like I say, I don't know for sure if we do need to, or if it's one of those things that self-regrows like poplars do. Because it's been the longest time since I've ever done sugarcane. So yeah, we shall have to see. But nonetheless, I think we are progressing quite nicely. And the video is starting to get a little bit long, so I don't want to make it go too long. Okay, we're going to try and turn. Are you going to turn with us? Big wide turn. Okay, let us get out in front, so that's good. Okay, come on. There we go. Lovely. Oh, no, he's not quite close enough. Come on, get a little closer. There we go. There's that fine line of closeness that we need to get sorted. Good times, come on, get closer. Oh, there we go. Maybe that's what I had to do, was just wait for him to pull alongside and then... No, are you not going to hop out and get into this quick and set that forward one more step? There we go. Now we should be a bit better off, I hope. There we go. Okay, it's keeping up beside me a little bit more. She is, I think? Yes, she. Okay, perfect. Fantastic. Right, yes, so I think we are going to not have access to the field now, so let's see how we're going to do this. Well, I shall figure this out momentarily, because I don't know if that's going to... Perhaps if I turn this way, we'll come down alongside. Just drive through the field. Yep, nobody's watching you drive through that other person's field. Oh crumbs, I don't have it turned on. What a muppet. Lower it down, you silly sod. No, don't drive into me. Oh, you naughty worker. No, I can't get out of the tractor. Oh, hang on. Not helping. This has all gone very wrong. Oh dear. Okay. Will that work? Are you going to try and... No, don't you dare. Yeah, so I'm going to figure out how this all works, and we're going to end it here now, I think, before it gets eminently worse. But perhaps next time I'll have things sorted out just a little bit more, and we may begin the episode with a nice montage of me totally not fluffing it with sugar cane. Oh, no, not that. Hang on, what is... Follow. Thank you. Okay. And we're off. Yes. So, are we off? Are you coming with us? Is there... There isn't. How about now? Lovely. Okay, there we go. Sorted. Yes, so if you've enjoyed whatever this hilarious mess was, do please give us a like and hit the old subscribe button there too if you haven't already. Comments are always welcomed, and if you'd like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And with that, I shall bid you all farewell. Cheerio, everyone.